Hey everybody, it's Claudia. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time watching, hello. I'm so happy to have you. As you can see by the title below, and obviously I've got a bit more of a dramatic makeup look on today, this is going to be my Valentine's Day makeup tutorial slash testing out new products that I have not tested out before. I love filming these kind of videos. They can definitely be like a little bit of a hit or miss with these products, and I think it's a fun way to kind of not only do a tutorial with something that maybe you've got your eye on and you want to know about, but also seeing my reactions live. A lot of you guys loved that in my last testing out new makeup video, which I will link up here. Today, we go on a trip in this video. There are some real highs and some real lows. I may or may not choke on setting spray multiple times. I did not learn my lesson the first time. So if you want to see how to get this look, my thoughts on some new hyped up, not cult products, but the Too Faced chocolate bar palette we're using a new highlighter from Becca and a Kylie Cosmetics blush. Those are kind of the newer things that are brand new to me. I'm using Tarte Shape Tape for the first time on my channel. So if you guys want to know my thoughts on all of these products and see how to get this little Valentine's Day pinky, pretty girly, blushy Valentine's Day makeup tutorial, then just keep watching. The first thing I have been doing to start off with my makeup recently is just spraying my face with MAC Fix Plus. I don't know why I want to say Max Fix. I can't. It's like a tongue twister. Just so we have like a nice kind of... Oh, I just choked on it. Okay. Oh, that was not good. Ugh, so, okay, I'm still... Stop talking, Claudia. Oh my god, that was so bad. Okay, so while I kind of let that soak into my skin and not choke on it anymore, I've been using my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, which is a pretty bomb eyeshadow primer. In my opinion, I've been using it for like years. So I think it was my first eyeshadow primer I've ever had. It was one of the first ones for sure, because it was so hyped up back in, when was that, like 2009? Junior high. Oh, crazy. So I just put that all over my lid and then a little bit under my eyes. I find that that helps kind of help my concealer not crease, because if it doesn't let your eyeshadow crease, it should do the same for your concealer. I'm not sure why more people don't put a little bit of eyeshadow primer under their eyes, especially if you've got like deep set eyes like I do. But this product is new. This is one of the ones we're testing out today. This is the Too Faced White Chocolate Bar palette, and a lot of people kind of said that they weren't really into this palette, and I'm not sure why, because I personally think it is very beautiful. I think the colors are stunning. There's some really unique colors like this green and the purple in there and this kind of like pinky that matches like literally my nails. Oh, it smells so good. I'm a big fan of the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palettes in general. I have all of them, so I was gonna pick this one up regardless. I did pick up the gold one as well, but I felt for a pretty girly Valentine's Day tutorial, this one would be the best one to use. I did use the newer, I guess it's now like a year old, but I did use the white chocolate bar like mini one in a tutorial last year, and I'm obsessed with that little palette, so I wanted to pick up the big sister of it because it's beautiful. So I'm going to start off by taking cookie dough and chocolate syrup on a fluffy blending brush. This is a MAC 224 brush, and I'm going into the cookie dough first and then picking up just a touch of chocolate syrup, and then I'm just going to work those two colors into my crease, and already I'm loving it. That is so pretty. I'm just like really wanting for Valentine's Day like a pretty pink in a cute like pastel-y way, I guess. I just want a hint of pink, and I thought this was the perfect palette to use. So I want to darken that up just a little bit, so I'm gonna just tap twice into sea salt and then add that in, and then I'm going to do the same thing, taking that cookie dough, a little bit of chocolate syrup, tapping off the excess and popping it into the crease in a windshield wiper motion, mixed in with like circular motions. Just blend to the gods. You want to blend until you think you don't have to blend anymore, and then keep blending. And this is honestly one of my favorite blending brushes of all time. I think that's a lie. It is my favorite blending brush of all time. I just love that you can kind of get like a quite precise line with it. It does kind of go into your crease really nicely, but if you want to kind of open it up and really blend out that color as I'm doing, you have that option too. It's a great brush. Again, I don't think this is quite dark enough, so I'm going to just take another 2 taps of the smoked sea salt color and work that in on top, I guess, of not quite as far up or into my eye as the first 2 browns. And the same thing on the other side. So now that we have a nice blended brown crease happening, which is one of my faves, I am going to take a flat shader brush. This is the MAC 230 brush. And I think I'm going to start all over the lid. I'm going to do a mix of Sugared Raisin and Indulge. I'm gonna mix those two to kind of get like a shimmery, lilac-y, silvery situation going. Just gonna pat that on my lid. That's really pretty. As kind of like putting down a shimmery base. And I'm gonna do obviously the same thing on the other eye and blend it into the brown. I sometimes find with like really metallic-y light colors like this, you have to go in after everything's done and just touch up your brown just because it can get a little white. Like as you can see right there, we got a little contamination. And then I'm going to take Raspberry Rose. Oh, I'm just gonna flip the other. Guys, I haven't done a tutorial in so long, I'm like stressing. I'm going to flip to the clean side of my brush and dip into the Raspberry Rose color. And I think, ooh, I'm nervous. Okay, that didn't show up like I wanted it to. That's too bad. We've got now just like a hint of pink. I wanted it to be like pink. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna do it on the other side and then we may take our finger in there. Yeah, I don't see any pink. And I feel like maybe it's because I put down those other two colors, but I feel like that shouldn't have been an issue. I'm disappointed I'm getting no pink. This tutorial is not going how I wanted it to. I don't know, do you guys see pink? Let me know in the comments what you feel like. I feel like there's like no pink. I mean, that's really pretty on my finger. Like it almost looks like a highlighter. That's a really pretty shade, but like it didn't do anything. It didn't do, like I feel like it didn't do anything. I've got like a whisper of pink. I didn't really want to use like the frosted apricot color because I wanted like the pink. We're already in the boat. This is gonna be orange. I know it is. I'm nervous. Oh, okay, that's pretty. That's more the color I wanted. But so far, I am not too pleased with this palette. That like pink is really disappointing. This pink is also disappointing. This is a hint of pink. Okay, these shades maybe are not so good. I'm not really proud of this situation. The browns were really pretty and then the purple and the silver worked out nicely, but these pinks are like pathetic. I'm not pleased with the pinks. I am going to take a bit of this pearl candy, I think it's called, and pop it on my inner corner. It's okay. It's pretty, but like, I look kind of sickly right now, I'm sorry. Okay, so that's what we got so far. I'm not sure that I like would recommend this palette, to be honest. This is so far my least favorite Too Faced palette, I think. Which is really sad because I had really high hopes. So I'm gonna take our brush again and I'm going to go back into chocolate syrup, I don't know, and just redefine that crease area. Okay, this is really not the Valentine's Day makeup tutorial I was hoping to give you guys. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad look, it's actually kind of a pretty like neutral everyday look, but honestly, the shadows did not perform the way I wanted them to, and I wanted a pink. I wanted pink. I wanted a pink eyeball, and it's not happening. Okay, and then to just make this, maybe redeem this tutorial a bit, I'm going to take black sugar, same brush, tap it off. Just kind of run that in the very edge of the V of the crease to give it a little something something. Well, I feel like for like one tap, that black is pretty good, but I don't think I see much of the sparkle coming through, which is sad because it's like a really sparkly like galaxy kind of color. Now I'm taking a clean blending brush and I'm just going to blend everything together and blend it out a bit, just so it's not super harsh. Because again, I wanted like a pretty Valentine's Day pastel situation, not a smoky eye with a like hint of pink. I don't know, it may be the camera's picking up pink, but in real life, it's not even shimmery. Okay, hold on. I'm going in really quick on this clean blending brush with the color Exotica, and I'm just gonna pop that on the lid. Did that change? It didn't change a thing. Okay, I think I hate this palette. Hate is a really strong word, but I really am not impressed with this palette, like at all. Guys, I'm really disappointed, honestly, in this palette. I wanted to love it because I love the mini white chocolate bars so much. And then for the last step, this tutorial, I'm going to take the color Glaze, which is that white shade, and just pick it up on a clean, fluffy blending brush and just put that underneath my eyebrow to lift the brow. Okay, well that's a good color. I feel like that's a pretty creamy white for under the brow bone. But a palette with one redeeming color is like not obviously worth the money. Okay, well, the journey through this eyeshadow palette, not impressed. It is what it is. I don't recommend it. at all. Moving on to a product that is new to my channel but not really new to me. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I am in the color Ghost, aka Fair. This is the lightest one they have, and I bought this when I went on my trip to Disney World with Megan. It's safe to say I'm obsessed. I'm really upset that we can't get this in Canada yet. Unless we can. No, I don't think we can. So I'm like nervous. I'm trying to use it sparingly. But as you guys can see, I have some major breakouts right now. I don't know well, I do know what's going on. It's the time of the month. The breakouts are happening. But I'm just going to, I just lowered the camera angle so I think you can see my face a little better. I'm going to put this under my eyes, on my breakouts, and kind of in through the middle area of my face. And honestly, this pimple up here was a pimple that I did not pop. I was like, no, Claudia, don't pop it. And it's been there for like 3 weeks. Like, it is the longest running pimple that I think I've got going on my face right now. It's insane. And if you've been following me for a while, you guys know I like to use my concealer sort of like foundation, because I have a hard time finding foundation that does not turn super yellow or orange or whatever on me, or that's too dark. Now, another thing I picked up well in the States at Ulta, this is a brush from It Cosmetics. I think it has a fun special name. Love is the foundation brush maybe, but it's pink and sparkly, and it is shaped like a heart, sort of like it has a little dent in it. It is shaped like a little heart. It is so cute. Megan had heard really great things on this brush, so both of us picked it up at Ulta. So I'm gonna use it to blend in my concealer, and I'm sort of nervous. I've never used this brush before, haven't used it. I think I'm gonna try and take like the pointy end up here. They look sort of round in the viewfinder, but oh, she's doing her job. Okay. Okay. I'm not mad at that. Might not be like beauty blender standards, but I'm not mad at it. And I'm kind of like doing a combo of pouncing and rubbing both of the products in. I feel like less product is staying on my skin than normal, if that like is a fair thing to say. I don't know, I feel like the Beauty Blender has better coverage than this little foundation brush. Because like I said, I'm not new to this concealer, so I know how it should perform, and this feels a little thinner than normal with this brush. But overall, I don't think I'm mad at it. I feel bad because you might not actually be able to get this brush anymore. I know Megan was kind of like unsure if Ulta was even gonna have it. You actually may not be able to pick up this brush anymore. But I don't know, no matter how many brushes I try, I find that I always go back to my Beauty Blender. Like every single time without a doubt. I'm not like wowed by it, I'm not knocked out by it. So that's that. I'm now going to take my powder. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Powder Foundation in Light 42. And I guess we're just gonna try the brush with the powder, see how it works with the powder. Down the neck, very important to take your powder down the neck. So yeah, that's a monster zit right there. He is a monster. He deserves a name. He's just not, he's peeking through harder than I can say. Okay, so powder's done. Overall, this brush wasn't bad, but it's like, it's nice and soft, which I really appreciate, and I do like the shape of it, but I think I'm forever going to be a Beauty Blender lady for my foundation. I can't, everything I try, I go back to it. Next thing I'm going to do is take MAC's Harmony Bronzer Blush, whatever color you want to call it. I'm obsessed. I've been using this like non-stop recently. It's just a really pretty contour color, especially for if you're really fair like me. And I'm going to be using the MAC 125 Special Edition brush. This is a duo fibered thin contour brush. Like I said, I've been using this for this bronzer and I'm hooked. I think it's such a great brush. I'm pretty sure the 125 brush is like one they have like all the time. So you should definitely pick it up because it is dope. If they don't have the 125, they have similar ones, I'm pretty sure, but there's one that they have that's stiff, that's good for cream contours, but horrible for powders. Anytime they come out with this brush, it is one I always add to my list. And as you just saw, I like to take the bronzer and work it back and forth in my cheekbone and then kind of just work the brush up and down. And I go longer strokes and then shorter into my face so it blends out nicely. Like it's just, oh, this bronzer is such a pretty color. And it's just like a nice little like chiseled cheek look. Like it's not extreme, it's not heavy, it's just really pretty. Love it. And this side of my bronzer face, this side of my face is definitely looking better because it doesn't have this monster zit on it. I don't know. Being a girl sucks sometimes. There's a lot of things I love about it though. The order of cheek products that I like to do is bronzer, highlighter, and then finish off with blush because I feel like you can just like blend everything together with your blush and it looks really like nice. So this is a brand new product to me and I think sort of to the world. hate almost dropping products. I've broken so many Becca highlighters because I drop them because they're like little spaceship spheres, circle things. But this is new. This is the color Vanilla Quartz, and I'm really excited to try it. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques brush in 300. I was gonna say 3000. This is like one of my favorite highlighting brushes. Okay, yes. Oh, do you see that glow? That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, that is what I was hoping for. Okay, sold. Beautiful product. Becca does not disappoint with their highlighters, honestly, though. Like, that is just so pretty. And my brush, I did just clean these brushes like an hour before I filmed this video, so it's a touch damp, which I think might be helping the product like live its best life, but that is so pretty. And I've been kind of putting a touch of highlighter on the tip of my nose recently just to get that like, My dad the other day was like, you got something on your nose, it's like kind of shiny. And I'm like, yeah, Dad, it's supposed to be there. And then this brush is great because it's got a really like fine little tip, so I just take the tip and run it through the product and then pop it on that Cupid's bow because you know I want bigger lips. Okay, if you can get this product, go buy it. That is so good. Yes. Yes, highlight work. For blush, I'm going to be using a new product that I've never used before. This is the God, does she have a special name for her blushes? It's a Kylie blush. This is in the color Barely Legal, and it looks so crazy. Like, it's bright. And I was hoping this look would be like a peachy pink Valentine's-y look. This is bright. I'm really nervous. So I'm taking a MAC 187 special edition. They have this brush all the time, but this is the Rihanna one, which I love because it's pink. Oh my God, I didn't even do that I didn't do on purpose. Did not pick a pink brush on purpose. No, that did not. I was just like, yeah, I like this brush. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna take the like tiniest amount. I'm so nervous. Oh, okay, I took a little bit more. Okay, for a blush that color, do you even see a difference? Like, okay, maybe a hint. Okay, let's go for it. Guys, I feel like the only thing I've liked so far that's new is the Becca highlighter. This blush is terrible. Okay, for a color that's that bright, it should not take this many dips to get a blush. I feel like I can see it, but I also feel like I can't see it. It's there, but like for that color, to have to go in that many times, that's terrible. And this is an expensive blush. That's bad. And I'm so like late to the party, I can't even tell you what the reviews were anymore. I don't even remember if people liked this or not. I'm a fan of the highlighter, I'm not gonna lie about that, but like, it's a beautiful color, and now that it's where I want it to be, it's really pretty, but like to work that hard, no. This color should not have to work that hard to get on your cheeks. It really shouldn't. That's, I wouldn't, no. Not gonna buy another blush from Kylie, no. I do my makeup in a super weird order, you guys already know this, but next I'm going to take my Gimme Brow from Benefit, which they better bring back because this tube is running so freaking low. I'm so panicked about this. Your girl is stressed about the Gimme Brow. And I know people are like, oh, there's like other ones, and there's that Boy Brow from Glossier or whatever. I just want my Gimme Brow. I know it works. I know the color is good. I love it. It's so freaking easy to use, and it just gives your brows such like shape and definition without even literally trying. It takes like 5 seconds for me to do my brows. And because it's a tinted gel, you can kind of get it on the skin underneath, so it looks like you filled in your brows. Like, I know I have pretty strong brows anyway, but like the difference between the brows is incredible. And that took me literally 8 seconds. Like, it's nothing. I'm like trying to scrape as much out of this tube as I can. Next, to save time, I'm going to do this off camera, plus it's awkward to watch people apply mascara, so I'm going to curl my eyelashes. I'm going to swipe on a couple coats of the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara in number 10 Noir. I do like 2 coats of this, and then I run a coat of Benefit's Roller Lash over top, and then put Roller Lash on my bottom lashes. So I'm gonna go do that. So that is the look with mascara put on. I have been a fan of the Marc Jacobs mascara for like, I think it's now officially years. And I've loved the Roller Lash for probably just as long, if not longer. I really like this guy because he gives you like really thick, full looking plump lashes. And this one I use to, like I said, just kind of comb everything out, and then on the bottom lashes because it's a thinner brush. To put this on your lower lashes would be a trip. So I'm not a trip I want to take. So I just use this guy and this guy combined, and it gives me what I need. So before I put on my lipstick, I'm going to set my whole face with the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray because it's the best, and I'm running out. I'm out. No. Oh no. I choked on it again. Okay, well we got a little bit of de-slick. I'm going to do a very far away mist of Fix Plus. This is not normally what I would do. I didn't realize I was that out of setting spray, so like my arm could not get farther away than it had done right there. I keep inhaling setting spray today. Oh my goodness. This video should just be called Watch Claudia Inhale Setting Spray because that's all I've been doing. For my lipstick, I'm going to use a new color to me, but a old formula. This is the Kylie Jenner Velvet Liquid Lipstick, which is by far my favorite formula from her. And this is the Boy Bye color, which is a permanent color. This is just the Christmas packaging. I think this is just like a really, yes, I'm using this mirror to put on my lipstick. I just think this is a really pretty muted pinky color, and this was the favorite that when she released the new velvets a while ago. They're old now, but this was my favorite color, so I'm really excited to try it. So this color definitely did not disappoint. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? Yes, this color did not disappoint. I think it is so pretty. Definitely highly recommend this lipstick formula, and this color I'm a big fan of the Kylie lipsticks. That's from my window. I'm like, what is that back there? It is from my window. I didn't realize. I'll just scooch over so my head covers it. But this is the final look for my Valentine's Day tutorial slash trying out new products. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up so I know. Also, while you're down there, I would love if you'd click the subscribe button and the bell notification to know when I put up new videos. YouTube's algorithms are changing, Instagram's algorithms, everyone's algorithms are making it harder and harder for small content creators to get seen. Did it move or did I move? I don't know. We're just gonna, it's kind of cute. It's pink and like yellow. We're just gonna leave her there. But basically, I'm a very professional YouTuber, guys. Very professional. What was I just talking about? Oh yeah, content. So basically it is making it harder and harder everywhere for YouTubers and Instagrammers and everyone who's small to be seen. So I would really appreciate it if you would hit bell notification. It will like alert you when I put up a new video, and then you can go and watch it right away instead of trying to see it if it's in your subscription boxes or not, if it gets missed. I don't want you guys to miss my videos, so please hit the subscribe and the bell button and give this video a like. Also, for Valentine's Day, I did want to let you guys know I have just released a new single. I have a new song out called All of Your Love, which I did release during February on purpose because Valentine's Day, love, you know. And I will put the iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, Amazon, all the links will be in the down bar below for you to listen pretty much on every music streaming platform that you want to listen on. But I would love if you guys went and downloaded it or bought it or listened to it. It's a different song for me. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of different. I did put up a lyric video for it. It's a little more like adulty than normal. There's no swearing or anything, but the theme of the song is quite risque. So I will put the lyric video up in the cards and I will link it down below, and I'll link it at the end for you guys to go check it out as well. But would love if you guys did that. Follow me on my social medias, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of that fun stuff so we can chat and connect and become real life social media friends. And I think that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial slash testing out new makeup. I know you guys have loved my testing out new makeup in the past. And like I said, I think that video was linked at the beginning of this video. So you can go watch that one now that you're done with this one if you want to see more fails of me putting on makeup. So yeah, that is everything for this video. I really need to stop rambling. I just missed you guys a lot. So yeah, that's everything, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!